Thank you for choosing the good old couch as your entertainment provider. Please sit back and relax. We will be with you shortly.
welcome everyone to a surprise mid-season break stream here from the good old couch. Commentary will be hosted again this week by myself, Anomaly, and my exceptional co-host, Persephone.
Hi guys.
Hello, everyone. So everyone, tonight is actually quite an exciting one. We will be having a friendly race with the East Rand Geeks. And so far, we have Mr. Frey Frey from the East Rand Geeks who joined in. And then we actually do have a lot of our own races. Now, I just want to remind everyone, including myself and Persephone, that this is our mid-season break. Part two of our Good Old Couch ADS League will actually resume on the 20th of January. So tonight is just a little fun, friendly, just get together with everybody who's available during this period, along with some of the guys from, like I said, the East Rand Geeks, who we are very excited to have with us this evening. And then Persephone, I'm just quickly going to listen to my own voice a little bit more. I just want to let everyone know, actually last week, some of our races did race with the East Rand Geeks. I believe it was their tier 1 or tier 2. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure they will correct me. However, two of our races did race alongside them, and they did exceptionally well. We're very, very proud that Unfair Straw reached the 8th position. She finished in 8th, and then Ace 555 actually finished in 3rd position. So, Good Old Couch is very, very impressed, very happy. Like we said on their stream as well, the Good Old Couch encourages all forms of racing. However, the East Rand Geeks are more of a esports orientated league. They do train up rookies to join or to be able to join into the esports and move into that direction. So if that's something you guys are interested in, you are more than welcome to contact them. But I also just wish from the Good Old Couch founders side, also just to reiterate that the Good Old Couch remains a friendly place where everyone, whether you're a rookie or a beginner, well, a rookie is a beginner, but let's say a professional and a beginner, whichever one you are more than welcome to always join in with us, just for a bit of good old fun on the Good Old Couch.
Brilliant. Yeah. So as you just said, if you're interested in doing more of a professional side, then the geeks are the way to go.
Yeah, definitely. Some cool oaks. You can see the English flag there next to Mr. Frey Frey's name. We are still in the lobby. We will be starting soon. But yeah, you can see the British flag there next to Mr. Frey Frey's name, who is joining us from their league this evening. And then tonight so far, okay. And then tonight so far we have Faster Clucky, who will be driving in the McLaren. We have Ace 555 for the Alpha Tauri. We have Liz slash Fawnman, who will be driving in the Alpine. And then I do believe I saw Spectre Wolf's name there as well, who will be driving in the Williams.
Yeah, so a nice condensed group, if I can say condensed, I don't want to say small, I don't want to be offensive. So a nice condensed group that we have this evening.
I 100% agree. I love the usage of that word, Persephone. That is so on par. Like we said, this is just a little race in the midweek break. Just those of us who are available. Unfortunately, I do know that that Wasabi Baby and Alf would have loved to join. They sent me messages via car fuel carried by pigeon. I don't know, but in any case, they let me know that unfortunately their power went off. So as lovely as we are living in South Africa, load shedding unfortunately is a thing. And even if it was not load shedding, they will not be able to join this evening.
Yeah, I don't think it's load shedding. I think we're not quite there yet in South Africa. I think it's just a power outage. Let's not blame Eskom for everything.
Oh, shit, that is 100% true. Hashtag Eskom, we They
geek.
would have loved to join. But yeah, like Persephone said, let's have a look at our condensed group pulling out of the pit lane for qualifying one.
Yeah, so we have Spectre Wolf, we have Liz or Farmman via Twitter, we've got Ace, Faster Clucky, and then, of course, our geek for the evening, Fry.
Fantastic! I think we will refer to him as our geek for the evening. I love that. Yeah, so we do see Faster Clucky here on his out lap. Let's see what time he puts up. I do want to mention, actually, now that I think of it, the points that they get this evening will not count towards the Good Old Couch ADS League, because it is just a friendly match, just to keep all of our practices up.
Yeah, no, that's a very important point to make, so that everybody that is watching the league just realize that this will not be part of the league.
Yeah, I think that is important. So if you guys do hear me defaulting back this evening to they're trying to get some more points up on the grid this evening, please just ignore it, pretend it's a bird, and just be like, yeah, Anomaly, we get you, it's personality points.
It's personality points. It's a bird. That's brilliant. It's a bird. So I see Spectre Wolf is out for his out lap, and Liz or / Fonman is for his out lap. I just want to say I'm very impressed that Liz or Fonman via Twitter has not been disqualified yet. That's
I think we will definitely see some aggressive competitive driving from Fonman.
with clean corners.
Very clean cornering. I'm excited to report that Fonman did inform us that he is busy with a rig for his wheel for the F1 games. So it is possible that he might also still be getting used to using that. But we are super excited just to also monitor the progress of our races and our community. So shout out to Fonman for that. Congratulations on your new rig.
Yes, no, definitely. And I just want to say I was making a joke, but but what happened? Why is Fonman now when it says where's the out of lap? What happened?
That is 100% true. Like I think we get your humor by now, Persephone.
Oh, that's good.
There's so much love coming from my co-host, also for our races, guys. So yeah, we just have the world of respect, like we have said each and every race, for these races. I just want to mention quickly. Sorry to interrupt my monologue that I worked very hard on here.
Yes, of course.
We see Spectre Wolf driving for the Red Bull this evening, not the Williams. So I just want to correct myself on that. We will not be watching the blue car when we try to see Spectre Wolf.
Listen, Red Bull does give you wings.
Red Bull gives you wings. Let's see if he uses them this evening.
Listen, I saw an advert for Red Bull like in this week, and it's these penguins, and then the sun penguin is really excited. He runs to his dad and he says, Dad, I finally have a way for us to get out of this cold, to get away. And he takes a can of Red Bull and he says, we can fly. And his dad is like, achoo, what do you mean, how can we fly? And he says, Red Bull gives you wing. And he says, yeah, if you can drink it. And the son's like, what do you mean? And he opens the can and the Red Bull is frozen because like they're in such extreme weather, the Red Bull frozen, and then they say in the advert, Red Bull gives you wings if you can drink it.
That's fantastic. You know, I'm always up for an excellent marketing campaign. I'm definitely Red Bull, Nando's, if you guys want to sponsor, we'll definitely take it. However, Red Bull and Nando's have some of the most brilliant marketing campaigns I have seen.
Yeah, 100%. Now you're making me think of Nando ads, right? So, I mean, we can have the whole evening just like you and I just having like discussion about Nando and Red Bull ads.
I agree.
Like the whole evening, like an evening with regarding ads, right? And then we can just list our top favorite ads.
I love it, guys. That sounds like we should do a stream on that, like an entire stream just on ads.
Yeah, why not? I mean, oh, we have our first times. Listen, look at me interrupting myself. So we have Spectre Wolf at a 1.12535, and we have Faster Clucky at a 1.14437. So now we're just waiting, and of course, I mean, we only have 2 times. The Spectre Wolves is fastest, but we'll see if anybody else beats that lap.
We will definitely see. I'm very excited to see these times on the board or on the grid. At the moment, 1.12 is an extremely fast time, and Faster Clucky not dragging far behind that time that Spectre Wolf put up. So we are definitely going to see. We're definitely going to see some passion going into this friendly race. We're just waiting, like you also said, there for a time from Liz/Farnman. I do believe the previous time might have been invalidated. We did see him cutting the grass there a little bit. And then we also have Ace on the soft tires on his out lap at the moment. And then Mr. Frey also taking his out lap. I do not believe that we have seen him on the qualifying, like on the track in the qualifier as of yet. He is doing his qualifier on mediums, Persephone. Like I've said, we've seen weirder things. There might be a strategy going on here, but I'm excited to see what he'll be bringing in comparison to the times that's currently on the board. And then we do have a time that was put up just now there by Liz/Farnman, a 1.25047. Excellent time there. So yeah, Ace, Frey, bring it on, guys.
Bring it on. And I mean, Frey could just be warming up those medium tires.
Definitely, you can see he's very tight on the corners there. Just came around that bend there by, I believe it's corner 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 5. I think it's 5 for Frey, okay?
5 for Frey.
5 for Frey. But you can see the way that he took those corners. There's definitely some skill and some expert driving going on here. So it might be a bit of a stiff competition, but luckily it's a friendly, so we'll all be friendly and polite about it.
I just want to say that you see that beautiful helmet, though. I know we're looking at the cars and we're looking at the time and all those type of things, but look at that purple helmet.
Oh, I'm loving it. You can see it especially draws the eye as you watch him from that helicopter view coming around the corner. Excellent positioning there. I do agree. That is one special helmet. I'm loving it.
Yeah. Let's see. Frey just put up a time of 1.13255, beating out Clucky's time of 1.14437. Spectre Wolf still with the top time of 1.12535. And then we see Ace with a 1.15412.
That's excellent times. Like you mentioned, Spectre Wolf still holding on to the fastest lap time. I do think it is worth noting that Mr. Frey did qualify on the medium tire, so maybe there's still a bit of a room for the time to climb. Maybe he will still be able to give Spectre Wolf a run for his money. However, I am very interested in just seeing his pitting strategy and his tire strategy that he will be using. It's rare, guys. It's rare that we see our racers qualify on the medium. If it's not Farnman Vietweer that surprises us with the medium or the hard tire strats on qualifier. We don't see it a lot, so we are excited about it.
Yeah, no, definitely. We're very excited to see the strategy, what's going on. Is he going to actually start the race on the mediums? Is this how he's going to warm them up? So we're definitely going to have a watchful eye on this. Watchful eye.
If there's anything that we have a watchful eye on, Persephone, it's three things in this league. It's the aggressive driving, it's the tight cornering, and it's the color of the tires.
The color of the tires, 100%. We won't give it a bombastic side eye, though.
No bombastic side eyes here this evening, guys. We do have 7 minutes 28 on the clock, or left on the clock for the qualifier. So if there is any of our racers that still needs to put up a better time, they might have the opportunity to quickly pit and then return to the track. However, I do think it's worth noting, if we have a look, I'm just quickly going to go into Ace's view here, because he will be coming around this corner just now, and I think it's the 6th corner. But you can see this corner is very, very tight. It does have a yellow on the map, so we might be seeing a little bit of trouble in that corner. We might be seeing, if the guys are not keeping their line straight and if they are not paying attention in that corner, I think we will definitely be seeing a little bit of an overexcitement going through there. And then we're going to keep our eye on Ace as he passes over the checkered line here into this 1st and 2nd corner. This is also marked in yellow. You can see just there, you see what I'm talking about. If the guys don't watch what they're doing, it's so easy to lose control of the cars around these two specific corners.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I mean, that is a wall wanting to be collided with.
That would be a perfect advertising space now that we have advertising on the menu.
What did our fastest lap? 1.12272. Spectre Wolf beating his own time.
Fantastic work there, Spectre. Still holding the fastest lap for the evening. We do see Clucky, who just exited on the out lap, maybe thinking he can also give Spectre and Mr. Frey a run for their money. It was worth noting that he did hold 2nd position up until Mr. Frey's qualifier, so Faster Cluck might be in the set of mind that this is not a position on the pull away that he wants to give up. So we might be seeing an excellent time coming from him as well. Unfortunately, as we were viewing in Ace's view to have a look at that corners, we did have Liz/Farnman who demonstrated, and I'm 100% sure that was purely the intention of what was happening there, was to demonstrate what we were trying to tell you guys.
About the wall.
Yeah, so unfortunately he is out for the qualifier. However, the time put up, not bad at all. Well done, Farnman.
Oh my goodness. Could we just have one race, Fonny?
That race will come during part 2, starting on the 20th of
The
January.
20th. The 20th.
Join us. Join us.
Join us. Join us. All we need is your mother's maiden name.
There to Mr. Frey, 1.11691 on the medium tyres. Definitely pulling a bunny out of the hat here this evening. Let's have a look.
These bunnies and rabbits just all over the place.
Yeah, Ace always makes a joke, guys. He tells it in Afrikaans. However, I'm going to translate it as best I can. So a pity laugh would also be appreciated. However, he always.
But I have to prepare for the pity laugh. Okay, go.
Okay. Are you prepared?
I'm prepared.
Okay. Emotionally, physically, spiritually, you're prepared.
I'm prepared.
You're ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay. So Ace always makes this joke, and he says, "Once upon a time, there was a bunny, and now there's many."
Ha 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 ha.
Thank you, Persephone. That's a fantastic pity laugh. I approve.
Thank you. You're welcome. You know, I was playing a game with one of my friends the other day. It's just this dice. I'm not a gambler. If you just, I just want to clarify that before I tell the story, because it's a dice game. It sounds like I'm a gambler and that I have a problem. I don't. I have it under control. Okay, I have it under control.
It's only a problem if you say it's a problem. So if you don't say it's a problem, it's not a problem.
Exactly. It's only a problem if I admit it's a problem. Anxiety. Anyway, so we were playing this game, and I won, right? and she's like, "Oh, congratulations!" And I went like this. I said, "Yay!"
Yay!
And she's like, "Could you be more enthused?" And I'm like, "Sorry."
It's okay. Sometimes we just get used to winning. It's exciting.
Oh, so Farman Gateway just said on the chat that can he just say ouch?
Is
So
that
can I just, because of my comment, so I would just like to say Farman Gateway, Liz 88724. I am sorry.
uh
I do apologize on a public forum that I said, could you just have one race where you're not disqualified,
oh,
right?
I thought he said ouch because of the wall.
Oh, I thought it was because of my comment. Maybe you can clarify. Farman Vietweer, could you please
Yes,
clarify?
please clarify.
Is it because of the wall that you're saying ouch? Or is it because of my comment that you're saying ouch? So I should know, am I taking back my... Oh, I accept your apology, but it was more... Oh, it was because of the wall. Okay.
Okay, and then also Fonman Vietweer, please do not text while driving. The good old couch does not condone texting and driving.
No, only talking and walking.
We do, however, accept text to speech or speech to
Yeah.
text.
Yeah,
Whichever.
talking and walking. Talking and walking. I talk and walk all the time. You know?
I love it. You can actually see, Persephone, I'm sorry to interrupt you there, but you can actually already see the competition brewing here between Mr. Frey, who's currently in first position with a 1.11, and Spectre Wolf currently in second position with a 1.12. Mere split seconds between the two. Both of them going for an outlap with only 54 seconds on the track, like on the clock. I do not know if they will be able to make it, however, but I'm excited to see. You can definitely see there's already competition brewing between the two. Both of them trying to see if they can just quickly put up a little bit of a better time. So yeah, I'm excited to see what's going to happen at Pullaway.
Definitely excited to see what's going to happen at Bullaway. But I mean, they can relax. I mean, they have many laps to bash this out. You know.
Yeah, I think there's 25 laps for them to have a bit of a quarrel. However, let's see the time that Spectre Wolf does put up here. I'm a little bit worrying a little bit that they won't be able to make it. But yeah, they're not gonna make it.
They're not gonna make it.
It's worth trying. It's worth trying. But you can definitely feel the competition brewing between the two. So we might have a tight race for POS 1 and 2.
Nice. I see Fonman Vietweer said my car is currently broken. So I'll get your team to fix it.
Yeah, so luckily that would only be for the qualifier, as we have seen previously during the league. Fonman will still start out when the race starts. So yay, we're rooting for you.
We're rooting for you. Let's finish a race. Let's finish a race.
So we can definitely, yeah, there we can see all of our races finished. We will be going over to our race shortly. Well, next. So yeah, we currently do have Mr. Frey in first position. On the mediums, I might add, with a 1.11. Followed then second by Spectre for the Red Bull with a 1.12. Faster Cluck in third for the McLaren. True to the McLaren as always with a 1.13. Ace 555 true to the Alpha Tauri with a 1.15 in fourth. And then Liz / Farnman starting out in fifth, but also with an excellent qualifying time there of 1.25 for the Alpine.
Nice. We are excited.
Yeah, we're very excited. I just also want to note that 0.581 gap there between Spectre in second and Frey in first. So yeah, I'm excited, guys. Let's get this formation lap behind us. Let's formulate so that we can start.
Okay, let's do it. I feel that I'm ready. My car is warmed up.
That is fantastic. My voice is warmed up. I'm sure all of you are aware of that. So we're all ready. We're all warmed up. We're just waiting for some players to connect. Some of our racers just to get their cars out there for the formation lap. After which we will be starting. However, it is very interesting to have a look here at the pit lane. Very much machinery. It's very demure. It's very mindful.
Do you know what I love when we're in this view, right?
Mm?
The background, the people cheering, they're in sequence, right?
They're doing like
So
a F1 wave there.
look at the crowd. Oh, okay, no, look at the cars. Don't look at the crowd.
Luckily, it's only the formulating lap, so we can still look at the crowd. Whatever tickles your fancy.
Now listen, I'm a people watcher. What can I say? Even if they're not real people, I watch them. You know, you never know what's gonna happen. I mean, I just saw those two guys behind the fence. You know, in the yellow or in the orange jumpsuits. What were they doing there? What was that all about? You know, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I want to also just say welcome there to Mad Super Bowl in the chat, and also to Eastern Geeks saying, "Frey Frey, my boy, show them how it's done." Eastern Geeks, we welcome you to the chat as well. We welcome Frey Frey to the race, and thank you guys for being a part this evening. And then I also just want to say I'm keeping my eye on Spectre here. However, we are not seeing some of the extravagant tire warming maneuvers that Spectre has become known
But
for.
but go to Faster Clarky. Where's Faster Clarky? Because he does it.
We can see him there from this bird's eyes view going.
Oh, I see. He's calm.
Let's just have a look here. Yeah, he's very calm. You can see there's
He's calm,
no
yeah.
extravagant, passionate, intricate tire warming maneuvers. Will these guys even be able to race Persephone? Is this tires going to be warm enough?
Listen, I'm doubting that these tires are going to be warm enough. I mean, where's the passion in this tire warming?
Yeah, there's no passion in this tire warm up. Yeah, hopefully this is not how the start of the race is gonna be. We expected some dramatic tire warming maneuvers. Also, welcome there to Alf ZA in the chat, asking if it's only 5 races. Alf, yes, Persephone did explain the condensedness of the
Yeah,
races a bit
it's very
better.
condensed. It's 4+1. Alf, 4+1.
And then we
Okay.
have the pull away there. Ooh, a little bit of a bad pull away there for I believe it is Spectre Wolf. He had a slower pull away than he would have liked. Mr. Frey Frey going very fast. We do see Ace 555 as well as Liz going a little bit over the corner there, cutting the grass a little bit. But yeah, we have Frey Frey with a magnificent pull away. Spectre Wolf is going to have to put in a little bit of effort just to catch up to that pull away. He did not have the greatest one, but you can already see the time that he has limited to 0.501 behind Mr. Frey Frey. So he's definitely going to try to overtake as soon as possible, just to put some clean air between him and second position.
Yeah, no, definitely. He's already 0.15 behind him. Definitely doing some aggressive driving to try and catch up to Mr. Frey.
Yes, and he did actually have the inside corner there. I was wondering if he was going to try to push it. However, he did at that current moment think a little bit the better of it and backed off. Just
Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
that was
just
quite.
a little bit of passion between our paws 1 and 2. We did say that we are going to be seeing some passion between the fight for number 1 and 2 this evening. So yeah, if there's anyone that does want to have a look at that, you are more than welcome to escalate it to our race director and our league creators who will have a look at it. However, at the current moment, we do have Spectre Wolf in position 1. Mr. Frey Frey closely behind him. in position to 0.66 behind him, and then we have Vasterklak in position 3, very close there on Mr. Frey. He's definitely not going to let these guys pull out from underneath him. He's keeping his distance, he's waiting patiently. He's definitely going to show them a thing or two. He's maybe just waiting for them to fight it out a little bit. Then there in 4th position we do have Ace 555 pulling up very closely there behind Vasterklak, also patiently waiting, patiently lurking, possibly just looking for the opening, looking for the gap in which he will be able to pass. And then in 5th we do have Liz, who managed, even after that unfortunate pull away and that little bit of a wobble, to be able to still grab control of the car and just give it his all, just to see if he can catch up to the pack. And then also fastest lap going to Spectre Wolf there with a 1.14. Yeah, well done. I need a breath.
You need a breath. I think that was one, condensed sentence.
It was a condensed sentence.
One breath, let's do it again. So, we have Spectre Wolf. Like one breath. We have Spectre Wolf in pass 1, we have Frey in pass 2, we have Vasterklak in pass 3, we have Ace in pass 4, and we have Liz/Vonman in pass 4. So Frey is 0.664 behind Spectre Wolf, Vasterklak 2.78 behind Frey, Ace 0.710 behind Vasterklak, and Liz, oh my goodness,
Yes.
what happened?
There you could see there, as we were there on the bird's eye view of Ace 555 Vasterklak taking the cornering a little bit wide there, just going around that bend, going a little bit off track. I do see, however, some great sportsmanship also there from Ace, giving Vasterklak the opportunity to re-enter the track in the same position. Then I also do see that we do have some penalties up on the grid at the moment. We have a penalty there for Mr. Frey, probably exceeding track limits. We have a penalty there for Ace, also for track limits, and then we have a penalty also for Liz/Vonman, also probably for exceeding track limits there on that pull away lap. And we can see a little bit of trouble there for some of our racers, keeping the cars on bay and keeping them under control. It might also be the tyre stretch. You do see that most of our races are on medium tyres, with only Frey and Vasterklak starting out on the hard tyres, so it is a little bit harder to keep control of these cars.
Yeah, interesting strategy. We'll definitely see what their pit strategies are going to be, and what they're going to do with their tyre strategy.
You can definitely see Mr. Frey also here on the straight, just gaining a lot of time there on Spectre, possibly hoping to overtake. However, he is on the hard tyre, which might be a little bit of a disadvantage for him. However, pulling fastest lap with a 1.14 on the hard tyre, very impressive to watch. His tyres is going to last a little bit longer than Spectre, so Mr. Frey probably just keeping on Spectre, just waiting for the tyre wear to kick in a little bit in front of him, which will afford him the clean opportunity to overtake. So he's keeping quite nicely there on Spectre.
Yeah, no, brilliant. If that's part of the strategy, it's really a brilliant strategy, and we're definitely gonna see what happens there.
And there we also have a 3-second time penalty going to Spectre Wolf for exceeding track limits. The guys our racers are going to have to focus this evening, Persephone. I know there's a lot of adrenaline going on. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of
lots of passion.
Yeah, there's lots of passion. I know they want this so badly. They want this win so badly. However, they are going to have to focus, because these time penalties will be costing them. You can see there isn't a 3-second difference between our pass 1 and pass 2. Any penalty that they occur, that they pick up, will be affecting their position on the grid.
Yeah, no, definitely. I see Vasterklak is now 9.6, 7.8 behind Frey. Ace is still at 2.185 behind Vasterklak, and Liz slash Farnman is behind Ace with quite a bit, so I don't know what happened there, if he spun out a little bit.
I'm trying also to have a look here. I see we have a safety car coming out on the track. However, Persephone, I cannot see that there's anybody who might have had an accident or is unable to continue. So I'm not 100% sure why the safety car will be coming out unless they want to compete for one of the positions on our grid, or maybe for the driver of the day. So let's have a look at what's happening.
So maybe, like I said, Farnman or Liz is quite a significant time behind Ace. Maybe he had a spin out and some of his car parts flew around.
Definitely, it might be possible. I also do see that Spectre Wolf did get a drive-through penalty for speeding behind the safety car. I'm not 100% sure as to why. I'm trying to have a look, but yeah, also they're going for Ace for the same, speeding under the safety car. I'm not 100% sure. I think we might just review the footage just to have a look. However, we do see the Mercedes there out in the front representing for Hannibal and Wasabi Baby. Maybe it's just an interval to get our Mercedes on the track this evening. So this Mercedes driving is hard out.
Yeah, I'm sure that is. I see. Somebody from the Eastern Geeks told us the Alpine lost their wing.
Okay, maybe. Thank you so much, Eastern Geeks. Maybe that was one of the unfortunate incidents that we weren't able to catch, because the Alpine was still driving though. So well done there to Farnman for keeping the car on the track, for keeping control, and just for keeping his head cool and level during an incident like that as well.
Yeah, normally when I lose a wing, it's only in a bucket.
But that's a horrible fate to be occurred to, Persephone. If I had to lose one of the 10 wings I order from Pizza Perfect, you would literally see me cry.
No, but I lose them because they go to my stomach. Where do you lose them?
Oh, you can see this safety car just giving it all he has. He's going to need to keep his corners tight. He's going to have to hold on those tires.
The safety car is really aggressively driving, keeping the lead.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of pressure there from our position 1, 2, and 3 behind him. Keeping his head cool. He's just going to have to manage.
He has to manage. He's just keeping that position. Good luck for that driver.
Yeah, I see Ace 555 there, taking the opportunity with the safety car on track to quickly pit to see if maybe he can. Okay, I see he swapped out for medium tires again. Maybe there was something that he needed to fix on the car. But however, regardlessly, therefore, nonetheless, taking the opportunity.
Therefore, nonetheless, considering the consequences of our actions.
Opportunity just to pit. Some track limits being exceeded by the safety car there. Pause 1, 2, very close behind him. So yeah, we're waiting for the safety car to return. Yeah, you see safety car will be going in this lap. So this might afford Mr. Frey that opportunity that he wanted since lap 1 to just grab and pull away and put some distance between him and Spectre Wolf. See if he can afford himself this first position this evening.
Let's see if he does it. The safety car is gone.
And they're off. Hopefully.
They're off.
And they're off, and they're off. You can see some.
And they're off. And they're off.
You can see some competitive tire warming there from Spectre Wolf in position 2. He's just like, yeah, we're ready, we're going, guys.
Okay, but they can step on the petrol now, can't they? Because
and they're off, and they're off, and okay, guys, now is the turn. Now is the time. Ooh.
Now?
And
Yes.
they're off. There they
Okay.
go.
Brilliant. I think we might have been a little bit over eager.
I really do think we need to print out the maps to just mark the corners, mark the straights, mark the pit lane, mark the birds, mark the walls with the advertisement opportunities, just so that we have it at the ready.
Maybe we should. Maybe we should. Okay, now we're going to see a little bit of aggressive driving. We're going to see Spectre Wolf and Mr. Frey fight for that first position again.
Yeah, we definitely are. Spectre Wolf came quite close there to Mr. Frey. However, unfortunately, not quite being able to take the pass on him there. But he is sticking on top of him, is sticking to him. You can also see Faster Clucky coming up there behind them, followed very closely there by Ace on top of Faster Cluck. We might see a change of position for position 3 and 4. You can definitely see some eagerness and willingness to get up onto the podium this evening. Very close here to Faster Cluck, however not 100%. Unfortunately there, not 100% able to pass him around or on the straight just before the corner. He dived a little bit too deeply there and wasn't able to completely pull it off. Unfortunately there for Ace, however, having to go into the pit just to repair some damage that might cost him some time between himself and Faster Cluck. However, it does afford him a perfect opportunity to fight back up to the top.
Yeah, no, definitely. I see Liz van Manvetweer actually switched to soft tyres, so he's the only one on soft tyres at this moment. Frey on hard tyres, Spectre Wolf on hard tyres, Faster Clucky on hard tyres, and Ace 555 on medium tyres.
That's actually a very good strategy for Van Manvetweer, I think, taking the opportunity to switch out to the hards as we are already on lap 10 of 25. Safety car still out, so we will not see anybody pass at this moment. However, like I was saying, affording Van Man the opportunity to use those soft tyres to make up some time between them, and to see if he can perhaps just pull that position 4 or position 3 this evening. Some very big determination coming from our drivers.
Yeah, no, definitely. So we have another penalty because of the exceeding the speed of the safety car.
Yeah, we do. We actually have a lot of penalties currently on the grid. So very interesting to see. I do believe it speaks of the spirit and the friendly competition going on this evening. All of our racers just enjoying the opportunity to put themselves back on the track during our mid-season break. You can see the practicing has not been as it should have been. But it's okay, guys. We love you. We love you. We support you. We understand.
Yeah, no, we definitely do. So let's see where the rest of the people are, because at this moment I'm just seeing Big Wolf.
Yeah, Spectre Wolf there behind the safety car. The rest of them are going to have to catch up to the person in front of them a little bit. I do know that you do have to be a specific amount of distance between you and the person in front of you when there is a safety car on track. However, you can see Mr. Frey pulling up here behind Spectre Wolf, ready to take his place again in the formation on lap 11. As soon as the safety car is in, giving himself just again the opportunity to try and take that first position. You can see Faster Cluck and Ace 555 also pulling up there behind Mr. Frey, and then Liz / Farnman going to have to increase the distance between himself and Ace a little bit. However, you can see that he went back into the pit for the medium tires, confusing my excellent strat planning that I thought I knew he was doing into my mind this evening, because now he's back on the mediums. However, I am sure that he does have a plan with it, maybe hoping that the mediums will last him for the rest of the race, just to afford him the opportunity to build up or to eliminate some of the time between him and Ace in fourth.
Yeah. Now, I'm sure he does have a strategy. I mean, you don't just willy-nilly put a tire on your car, right?
I definitely know I do not. I usually research it extensively beforehand, and then I ask the opinions of probably 10 people, of which none of them are mechanics, and then
Okay.
only do I make a decision.
Well, if I can tell you my honest opinion, I don't think you have to ask a mechanic for the opinion of a tire, right? So so I
You see, I
would.
know I was saving money all along.
Yeah. So I might ask a tire expert because there's people in tire shops, right?
That
Who
is a
are tire
fantastic
experts.
point. You see, we
Yeah.
knew. Woman knows we were saving money. We were saving
By
time.
by not asking the guy that works on the engine about tires. Yes.
Laughs while quietly like messaging the mechanic. Sorry for asking you about the tires.
Please ignore my previous message.
Note to self: do not ask mechanic for tires.
No, listen. I think you and I mean, I just buy Dunlop because that's the name I know, right? So I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I just put the tire on my car. If
Yeah,
it fits,
just
it's
just
fine.
give me the tire. Okay, I see we do have the safety car in. Spectre Wolf grabbing this opportunity, trying to put as much distance between him and Mr. Frey Frey as possible. You can see he is quite close to him. Is he going to go on the outside line? Spectre Wolf making sure to keep Mr. Frey Frey behind him. You can definitely see a very defensive position one. However, you do also see a very aggressive position two, trying to overtake, trying the inside line, trying the outside line. He's definitely just going to grab the opportunity, and he might be afforded this opportunity on this straight.
Now this is quite exciting. I have to honestly tell you, it feels like my stomach is in my throat.
It really does feel like that. Yeah, you can see it is going to be a fight for pause 1 and 2. Mr. Frey going around the inside corner there with a little bit of a tighter line. Spectre Wolf, however, grabbing the opportunity just to make sure that he has his racing line expertly laid out. Trying to keep Mr. Frey behind him. I do need to mention, guys, just again, even though it is a friendly, we do have equal performance on the cars. So yeah, you can see Mr. Frey taking the opportunity on the straight. Unfortunately there for Spectre Wolf.
He's been disqualified.
Unfortunately there for him being disqualified, ignoring a drive-through penalty given. Yeah, for speeding. I believe it was for speeding under the safety car. Unfortunately, you can see Spectre Wolf disqualified there after his 7 laps on the hard tires. However, it's giving Mr. Frey the opportunity to grab that position 1 and just to pull away from Farnman, who's currently in position 2 there for the Alpine. Followed closely by Faster Cluck in position 3, with Ace 555 in position 4, and then unfortunately there for our Spectre Wolf being disqualified.
Yeah, that was quite shocking now.
However, you can see if we have a look here at Faster Cluck, I just want to also mention well done to Farnman. He is currently in position 2 on the grid and on the track, unfortunately going a little bit wide there, affording Faster Cluck, who kept very close to him, the opportunity to pass there on the inside line around the corner to retake that position 2 for himself and to just putting Farnman back on the attack. He held the position 2 for an excellent lap there, but now he's going to have to just get aggressive. I don't have words for it, guys. It's gonna be aggressive. It needs to be.
It needs to be aggressive. 100% it needs to be aggressive.
It's gonna need to be aggressive. It's all of them. Mr. Frey having an exceptional lead. You can see a 21-second lead on the medium tires there. I do believe the the tightest competition for Mr. Frey at the current moment would have been Spectre Wolf, however, unfortunately disqualified. And you can also see Ace 555, unfortunately disqualified. I tried to see if we can get a glimpse of him there, but I do believe that he ran into a wall. So unfortunate for those two races. Our hearts are going out to you, but it's going to, Faster Clock is going to have to be aggressive, put some time or eliminate some of the time between him and Mr. Frey. And Liz or slash Farnman also going to have to just keep on top of Faster Clock there, just to see if he can gain a position. However, I do believe we have our podium.
Well, we only have 3 people left. So I mean, position 1, 2, and 3. That's the podium, right? So let's just be honest about it.
Now it's just going to be the order in which they
the order in which they cross the checkered line. So if nobody hits a wall, right?
Definitely.
This will be the 3 people on the podium if nobody hits a wall.
This is definitely going, even if they do hit the wall, they will still be on the podium. They'll just be disqualified on the podium, but I do believe they might still get their bottle of champagne.
No, they can't give somebody a bottle of champagne if they've been disqualified. I will write a letter.
Disqualified people.
Yes, I will write a letter. I mean, that is ridiculous.
Where do they think we get the champagne from? Oh my word, guys.
It's not as if it's simulated in a video game, right?
But yeah, let's just have a look. I'm just quickly, as we do have on number 1 to 3, I just want to have a look here from Mr. Frey's point of view. You could see he put up exceptionally fast laps. The fastest lap, previous lap, also going to him over 1.13. So I just want to have a look at some of the driving going on here. You can see he's keeping his racing line very, very straight and concise. He's taking his corners, almost worked out perfectly, very mathematically calculated, or at least it looks like it. I don't know if I'm racing at like that fast in a car, it's not going to be mathematically calculated, but in any case, maybe it is. Excellent driving also there to him, just taking that opportunity that he had behind the safety car and just battling it out against Spectre Wolf just to gain that first position. But you can see he still does have a comfortable lead above Faster Clock with a 28-second lead at the current moment. Faster Clock just holding onto that medium tires. They are going to have to carry him through the rest of the race, lest he wants to lose that second position, maybe to a third position. So I do believe that he will carry those tires through.
Yeah, but I think Faster Clucky is also secure in his second position. I mean, he has a 24-second lead above Farnman or Liz. And so I think if he wants to pit, he can actually comfortably pit and move to soft tires if he would want to. I think there's such a gap between first, second, and third that this is our podium. Frey first, Faster Clucky second, and Farnman Vietweer on third position.
I'm going to take you up on that offer as soon as they cross the checkered line, Persephone. Maybe the Mercedes safety car will surprise us and join the fray once again. However, Eastern Geeks does make a valid point there in our chat, saying that the races are very calm. They do not need to push the limit. He specifically was now referring to Mr. Frey. However, I do think that it does apply to all 3 of them. They can be calm. They have this. They do know that they do have the podium positions, so they are able to take it slowly or slowerly, and just slowerly and just take some time to enjoy their time on the track and just ensure that they keep on the track, they keep their lines, they keep their corners, and they do not lose any more parts of their very expensive cars.
Yeah, I mean, oh my goodness, let's not lose another wing.
You can actually see here, this was one of our very, very rough corners, and the corners that presented a lot of difficulty to our racers. However, you can see how Farnman just beautifully takes that corner, just allowing himself, I think, for once to just put some trust in his ability that he has shown and developed over the course of the first half of our league. You can see he's keeping the car a lot straighter, he's taking the corners much more confidently, knowing that he will get the podium even when he sees the moment that he might make a mistake, just correcting on top of it and preventing himself from getting any further penalties. And the reason I just want to lay that much attention onto this, Persephone, is that Farnman is our most recent, most rookie driver in this league. He only started playing this game at the beginning of this very league, of the 23 league. So the development and the skill improvement that he has shown, it really blows my mind, and it's fantastic to watch, to be honest.
Yeah, no, 100%. I definitely give him kudos for that. 100%.
You can see Mr. Frey pulling up here. Farnman is going to be, I think it's blue flagged or invisibilized, just for Mr. Frey to be able to pass there, lapping Farnman there on the track. However, just keeping his pause one. He doesn't have anything to stress about. You can see he's calmly driving, he's chilling, he's just like, guys, this is just a race to be enjoyed.
Yes, 100%, 100%. As it should be. I mean, like I said, he has a comfortable lead. There's no need to be worried about this anymore. I mean, they're already on lap 20. I see he just pitted and went for soft tires. Now he can just comfortably finish the race on his soft tires.
Definitely, I do believe that pit strategy does have a very comfortable lead above Faster Clark in position 2 there. So affording him the opportunity to pit for the soft tires so that maybe he can try to put up the fastest lap of the race, even beating his previous fastest lap time. So I do believe that might be the reason for the pit, to see if he can take the fastest lap of the game or of the race for the evening as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. We're excited to see that. We're excited to see what he can do on his soft tires.
You can see that pit did take some time. There is now a lead of 12 seconds above Faster Clark there in position 2. I do not think that he will be able to still take position 1, especially after Mr. Frey has pitted for the soft tires and there is only 4 laps left of the race. However, that 13-12 second lead that Mr. Frey has on Faster Clark might still just inspire him, because it did come down from 30 seconds, so it might inspire him to just push on those mediums, keep control of the car, keep control of his racing lines, and just go and see how much of a difference he can take away between himself and Mr. Frey. I do not believe that it will be for a position at the current stage of the match. However, I do think at this specific moment in time it might be just a way for him to just set himself in stone again in this fun race that we are having, just to show this is Faster Clark. He's been driving like this for the entire league. This is what he can do. This is what he brings to the table, and to just make us proud of him once again.
Yeah, 100%. I can completely see that. I can see that will motivate him to just push a little bit harder.
Fantastic. You can see here, guys, I'm sorry, it's not extremely exciting at the moment. However, we do have our people watcher also who might point out some interesting characters there in the stands, unfortunately.
Oh no.
Unfortunately.
Oh my goodness, he went into a wall.
Yes.
I mean, he overshot and he went into a wall again.
You can see Mr. Frey, sorry just for interrupting there, taking the lead there, or the fastest lap there, sorry, my apologies, with a 1.11, improving on his previous fastest lap time with 2 seconds. So I do believe he's pit stop for the soft tires paid off. And then you can see Farnman going into the pit. He is going to try to fix that wing that he aggressively rammed
To a wall.
into that
Oh my goodness. Into that wall. No. There's a tree.
please excuse my language, but Farnman was just like, you know what, fuck that wall in particular.
Oh my goodness. You can't say that word. I'm joking. You can say whatever word you want to. I'm not going to say the word, but if you want to say the word.
You don't have to, Persephone. I want to welcome Zaragon there to the chat. Woo! Go Farnman Alpine, getting some love there from our viewers, from the supporters. Fantastic. We are also very, very proud of Farnman. So yeah, I see he did pit there for the soft tires. He's probably also going to see if he can take a gander at that fastest lap time, to see if maybe he can still pull a bunny out of a hat.
Oh my goodness, a bunny out of a hat. Well done.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so we'll see if he's a magician. You know, I was watching a story yesterday about the frauds in, the frauds of being like not magicians, mediums.
Ah, okay. I was about to say sorcerer, so I'm guessing.
Yeah, sorcerers.
Second option.
Yeah. But you know, like people who speak to the dead and stuff, and then I'm not saying that, I'm not dishing anybody that believes that people can speak to the dead on this stream and everything. If you believe it, you believe it. But I'm just saying that they showed like clips where people were like cold reading people.
Yeah.
In audiences, and then they say, do you identify with the letter J? Do you identify with the letter J? And then I was thinking to myself, do I identify with the letter J? And then I can think of at least 4 people I know with a letter starting with J, and one of them actually died. Right?
Oh my word.
Yeah, so I can see how the cold reading actually works in a group of people, because somewhere you know somebody with the letter J, and there's a chance that somebody died with the letter J.
Exactly.
Isn't that
even I
so
identify
weird?
with the letter J.
Yeah, and do you know somebody who died with the letter J?
Probably. I cannot
I'm
think
telling
of
you.
anyone specifically right now, but probably.
Yeah, I actually know 2 people. Can you believe it? But anyway.
Believe it. Persephone, we can see Faster Clucky also pitted there for the soft tires on the last lap of the race. Also probably just thinking that he can take the fastest lap of the race, or maybe just attempting it. So we will definitely see if he will be able to exit with that fastest lap. However, we do have Mr. Frey approaching the checkered flag on the last lap of the race. You can see him celebrating as he's about to go there underneath the checkered flag. Well done. We do have our position 1.
Well done!
Mr. Frey joining us from the Eastern Geek, or Geeks.
Geeks.
There's only one geek, okay? Only one.
There's only one geek, but he's from the Geeks, yes.
Excellent. Well done there to Mr. Frey taking position 1, affording himself just like his debut into the good old couch community with an excellent start. Faster Clark also there approaching our checkered flag on his soft tires for the last lap of the race, affording himself the second position. We're going to see if he will be taking that fastest lap shortly, and unfortunately does not seem that he will be taking the fastest lap. However, he put up an excellent battle there. Well done to Faster Clark in position 2. And then we also have Liz/Vornman Vietweer on the soft tires, our newest rookie, going underneath the checkered flag in position 3, taking podium. Well, he's not already under the checkered flag, but he's going to be soon.
No.
But
If he doesn't don't hit a wall.
Don't hit the wall. We have
Don't hit a wall.
and he
Don't do
goes
it.
underneath the checkered flag. Woo! Go Vornman!
Go Vornman Vietweer.
You can see him celebrating there as well. So yeah, and they also driver of the day going to Mr. Frey Frey. I think it is well deserved. Well done, Mr. Frey Frey. Just with all the obstacles thrown at all of our races this evening, they kept their cool, they kept their heads, they kept their lines, most of them. But yeah, they just put everything, and boy, was it a fun, friendly race. So we're going to have a look at them, give them the opportunity to celebrate there on the podium, after which we will be heading to our post-race interview. So guys, do not go anywhere. We will definitely be with you guys again a little bit shortly. I'm not going to cut the stream now, however, I do just want to watch this virtual champagne drinking celebration, and have a look here at our grid with Mr. Frey Frey in first position with a 1.11. Also our driver of the day, also the fastest lap of the race. Well done. Faster Clucky following in the McLaren in position number 2 with a best lap of 1.16. Liz slash Fahlman, excellent there. Position number 3, taking podium for the first time this league with a best lap of a 1.20. Unfortunately there for Ace and Spectre Wolf, did not finish. However, excellent driving up until that point. Yeah, so well done to every one of you. And then yeah, we will be right back with our post-race interviews.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Hello and welcome back everyone to our post-race interview for our friendly race with the East Rand Geeks on Canada. Yeah, Canada. So yeah, this was a very exciting first half of the race. We do have an excellent podium lineup, actually, to be quite honest with you. But let's just welcome our third position for the first time on the podium. Welcome there, Fahlman Vietweer.
Thank you very much.
Well done. We're super proud of you.
I got a podium. Yay!
Well done. We are so proud of you taking podium for the first time in this league and in your very first league as well. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very good, but it's a bit bittersweet because it's not a podium because I got third. It's because the two other guys were disqualified, but I finished the race, and that is most important. And I got.
Yes.
You know what? Winning by default is still winning, Fahlman. And we had a discussion. We were watching you a little bit throughout the race, and we saw just such an increase in skill and driving that you have displayed. Can you give us a little bit of information how you are preparing and how you are bettering upon yourself each and every race?
So I'm today was lucky because I don't have my steering wheel nor my pedals, so I drove on a controller, and I finished exactly one lap before we started. So, but other than that, I'm starting to play more F1 23. So to get used to the tracks, get used to the steering wheel, get used to the pedals. My rig is almost finished, so then hopefully I'll be a bit better because of that. It's like it's gonna have RGB, and RGB, that's 2 seconds just there.
And that is really fantastic. Like I said, we wouldn't even have guessed that you were driving on the controller this evening. You did fantastically.
Thank you.
And as you are our most recent rookie into our good old couch ADS leagues, which track so far has been your favorite?
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Melbourne was my favorite thus far.
Oh, that's fantastic. It's my favorite as well, but I was hoping we might see some kangaroos. Um, however, from my side, Fawnman, that's going to be all. I am going to hand it over to my lovely co-host, Persephone.
Brilliant. So, Farnman, let's test some F1 trivia.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, you don't sound confident.
Whoop whoop!
Okay, let's see. Which driver made the switch from McLaren to Mercedes in 2013?
Lewis
He's
Hamilton.
very well done.
Well done. Lewis Hamilton, indeed, which I heard will be making the switch to Ferrari. But that is besides the point. Fawnman, thank you so much for joining us in this post-race interview. Thank you so much for giving it your all on the track this evening. It was excellent to be able to join with you and to watch you in the race.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, and then we will definitely be asking our second position to join in for our post-race interview, which will be Faster Clucky in the McLaren in the second position. Well done, Faster Cluck.
Oh, thank you very much. It was such a fun race.
Yeah, well done, well done.
Definitely. Faster Clock, it's so good to welcome you back to the post-race interview. We were starting to get a little bit worried that we might not see some more of you in this interview. So we are ecstatic to have you with us once more.
Yeah, I made sure to save my next interview for someone's special birthday, so it's really nice to be here for that special day.
I wonder whose birthday it is.
This is my birthday present to you.
Oh, I am so honored. Thank you so much, Faster Clark. And if I can just ask a little bit more for a birthday present, can you give us your favorite track in the league so far?
Ooh, in the league so far was probably Australia, because it's
Melbourne.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of Melbournes this evening.
Oh, yeah, it's a really fun track, and we had a lot of fun on it. I accidentally, crashed into someone, but it was still a fun race.
Definitely. And then Faster Clock, we actually had a new racer join us this evening from the East Rand Geeks, Mr. Frey Frey, and you and Mr. Frey Frey had almost had like an increase on time, putting yourself very close to him there in first position. Can you give us a little bit what went through your mind, trying to catch up to him, trying to eliminate some of the distance between yourself and first pass?
Oh yeah, so he's an extremely consistent racer. Like, you can just see that time did not budge. Like, I'm pushing and pushing, and I just, it just stays 28 seconds the whole time. Then he pitted, and I thought, okay, maybe if I keep pushing and he maybe makes a mistake, he's still got a penalty, I might catch him. But yeah, he's just such a good driver. It was really fun. It pushed me a bit, it challenged me. But yeah, it was really a lot of fun, and he's just such a casual guy. We're just chatting the whole time, and yeah, we're just chatting about random stuff.
Oh, that's fantastic. Faster Clock, last one from my side. Can you give us a lowdown on that pit stop on the last lap?
Oh, I mean, I had to make things interesting. It was getting boring,
You did. We were very excited. We were like waiting for you to come out of that pit.
With all of the people who were disqualified, I thought maybe you were running out of things to commentate on. So I thought I'd just give you some material.
Faster Clucky, entertaining as always. I'm going to hand it over to Persephone.
Faster Clucky, let's do some trivia.
Yay!
Yay! So, which F1 team did Niki Lauda drive for when he made his comeback in 1982?
Oh, when he made his comeback.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Was it Williams?
It was not, but you have another chance. You have 2 more chances.
Let's see, Niki Lauda. This is a really tough one because I don't know a lot of his career. I just know he crashed and burned.
Did he die?
Well, recently, but not yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Another random guess would be Lotus.
No.
And
Last one.
Last guess, no pressure.
I wanted to say Prost, but I think Prost was late 90s. I don't think it was that.
It's a popular one. You know it well.
McLaren.
There you go. Well done.
Well done, Faster Clock.
What year did you say that was?
1982.
82. Okay.
Yeah, I know you weren't born yet, but I mean,
Yeah.
Some of
sometimes-
us were, and it was a good year.
Yeah, some of us were, and it was a good year.
It wasn't good year. It was Pirelli.
But really,
Faster
well
Clarky,
done.
thank you so much for joining us for the post-race interview. Thank you for allowing us the pleasure just to share this race this evening with you. Thank you for participating and being as good a sport as always.
Oh, thank you so much. And I just want to say congratulations to Farney, who got his first podium.
Yes, excellent. Well done.
Thanks, guys. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Thank you, Faster Clark. And then everyone, please help me welcome for the first time on our post-race interviews and also for the first time in a race with the good old couch, our first place, our driver of the day, as well as our fastest lap of the race, Mr. Frey. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome and congratulations.
This is weird being interviewed instead of interviewing.
It's okay. We've got you. Don't worry. And might we say, well done. You showed some exceptional skill this evening. Did you at least enjoy the race?
I did. I was having fun with Spectre until he got a drive through and stuff like that. Yeah, it was good fun. First lap was a bit bad, but it was good overall.
Oh, that's fantastic to hear. Mr. Frey, we saw some interesting, my apologies, tire strategies there in the qualifier. Can you give us a little bit about why you decided to qualify on mediums?
I've always done really well mediums, and half the time when I move over to soft, I don't find the pace that you would find normally from soft to medium. So I just thought, go with the mediums. But then I thought, I look a bit of a dick. Part of my life, I look a bit of an like everyone's trying their hardest on softs, and then I'm just driving around on mediums. I thought, go on soft, make myself look a bit more friendly. Don't look like such an idiot. But then I was slower on the soft, so I went back to the mediums. Basically.
Well, we definitely did not note that. However, we did note that there was a tough competition going on between yourself and Spectre Wolf for that first position for the first part of the race. How did you experience that?
Quite good. Like I said, on the start of lap 2, I broke early into the race at the Wall of Champions just because I wasn't really sure where he was, and he'd done a dive, which is all good. But I just didn't expect him there, so we made contact. But apart from that, it was quite good fun. When we started going into about lap 6, 7, 8, before all the safety car malarkey happened, I was quite comfortable. I was on the harder tyre, but I was keeping up with him. So I was just basically waiting for his tyres to wear out. So that's why I just sat behind him the whole time. But I liked going a bit to the inside and he defends, because then it's good fun. I like battling wheel to wheel if I can.
Excellent strategizing there. Mr. Frey, from my side, that'll be all. I'm going to hand it over to my excellent co-host, Persephone.
Is this the trivia?
This is the trivia.
This is the trivia that
This
I
is
saw.
the trivia, yes. So only one question. I don't give A, B, and C options because I don't know enough about F1 to do that. So I'm going to ask you one question, but you do have 3 chances to answer me. So
Okay.
that helps, right? Okay. So here's your question. Which team was the first to introduce a semi-automatic gearbox in F1?
Heck. Okay. Semi-automatic.
A semi-automatic gearbox in F1. Yeah, which team was the first to introduce a semi-automatic gearbox in F1?
Oof. I'm gonna go for maybe semi-automatic. Probably McLaren. I'm gonna go for.
It was not McLaren.
It's okay, Mr. Frey. There's only like 12 teams left. We're gonna
Yeah,
we have like some
exactly.
odds at this.
Exactly. It's just what's the worst that could happen?
Exactly. We have like a 0.43 odds, so go for it.
Ferrari?
Yes, correct.
Well
done.
Excellent answer. He knew it from the start. He was just testing us.
Oh,
He was just testing
I
us,
was
yes.
seeing your interview skills, you know, seeing like what would they do if the guy's a bone idle idiot from the UK. And you handled it well.
Brilliant, brilliant. Thank you
Frey
so much and congratulations again.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us for the post-race interview. Thank you so much for joining the friendly race, representing the East Rand Geeks with the Good Old Couch ADS League. And just thank you for giving us an excellent race to be able to comment on and to spectate.
Awesome, and hopefully it continues.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining. And then everyone, we just want to thank all of you for having a watch at this friendly race, for joining us, for bantering, for being yourselves authentically, and for having a good old time on the Good Old Couch. This is going to be me. I'm Anomaly, and my excellent co-host, Persephone.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you and good night.
Good night.